Hey, it's your girl, Copper Color Creations, and I am coming back with another update, family. How is everybody doing out there? I hope you guys are vibrating off love and light and that healing energy. Okay? So, yes, I am back, and it is very hard for your girl to stay focused. I still think I am on vacation, family. You know, when you go on vacation and you come back and you got to get to work and school, and you like, what? I don't want to do anything but get a book, sit in front of the fireplace, and read. That's all I want to do. I got to reprogram my brain to get back to work. Okay? But I'm excited because I was talking about how I really did not get to enjoy my vacation, and I was like, I want to go to a tropical place, and I've been thinking about one place in particular. And so last month, I went to Vegas to a digital conference, and I met some of the most amazing people. I met 3 beautiful Asian sisters, and we started talking, and make a long story short, they invited me out to their tropical island. So I was like, okay. I was like, all right, I've been wanting to go there. So, and so we've been staying in contact. And so I'm like, where am I going for my next vacation? So, just talking to the creator, and I was like, well, where am I going next? So when I went on vacation just recently, I went to an healing seminar, and I ran into a very beautiful soul. She was a young white girl, and she was dressed very Amish, modest looking. And so we started talking, and we started connecting, and she gave me her number, and I gave her mine, and I didn't think anything of it. And so just the other day, she calls me, and we get to talking, and she wants to tap in and want to learn how to meditate a little bit better and all this other good stuff. And I never asked her where she was from. So we get to talking, and she's like, yeah, you should come out here. There's this event, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, where do you live? She lives at the same tropical island that I've been trying to get to, that I've been invited to. So that's another invite. So I think that is enough synchronicities for me to go ahead and get to going. And so what am I doing? I am right now preparing for that vacation. That's going to be a real vacation where I can just meditate and clear my mind for real, and not be thinking about all these other things I have to think about. So yeah, the vacation part 2 is coming sooner than I thought. All right, so let's get to the video. I got some jazz playing in the background. I'm hoping to set the mood, family, because this video is going to be a trigger warning. I must advise. And the name of this video is called Vices. How many of us have them? Okay. And before I get started, I also want to let everyone know on this channel my intentions and my frequency would be to those who want to heal that are on a healing journey. I'm speaking to those that are on the divine journey as well, basically to the 144. If you resonate with any of that energy, then my videos are for you. All right. So let's get it started. I did advise many on the last video that we're in a new era, a new age, okay? A new era, new age, however you want to look at it. We are on new energy. Sorry about that, guys. We are on new energy right now, okay? And you must operate on a different frequency than what we have been programmed to think, programmed to believe. Okay, that old belief system is done away with. So I'm basically saying you cannot judge a book by its cover. Okay, the Rainbow Warriors are not one race. The 144 is not just one race. These are souls, family. Okay? All right? I'm going to give an example. If I walked around thinking I was a Jew or I was something better and everyone else was a Gentile, I would be blocking my blessings. Because many of the soul tribe and many of the people that I am running into and connecting to that's on my frequency are not my skin color. Okay? All right? Skin color is an illusion. All right? The moment that you wake up to that, you can free your mind to other possibilities, blessings, opportunities. Okay? So I just want to make that clear. Black, purple, blue, pink, it's not about your skin color. It's your soul. It's your heart. And your heart must be light as a feather. Okay? My people will perish due to lack of knowledge and wisdom. We have been having people experiment on us all of our lives. Okay? From the pharmaceutical to the educational system to the judicial system on down. Okay? In this new age, in this new era, as far as health, wealth, mental, emotional stability, it is time for us to experiment on ourselves. Okay? We have all the tools we need inside of us, in our DNA. It's time that we tap in. Okay? It's time that we tap in, family. All right? So a new creation is being birthed right before our eyes, whether anyone is paying attention or not. That new creation is divine, feminine and masculine energy. And what I mean is divine, I mean high vibrational. I mean balancing your masculine and feminine energies out. Okay? So, with that being said, we all have to heal, whether we like it or not. The whole world has to heal. Okay? Because what we have been programmed to think is okay by the Creator, heaven and earth, is not okay. Okay? And we've been operating off one energy, and there needs to be a balance. Okay? We all have been operating out of our shadow selves. Okay? That means demon time. All right? That means, family, what's behind closed doors, we consider, nobody knows about it, so I'm good. That's how we've been raised to operate, you know. We've been programmed to operate thinking that someone died for our sins, so whatever sin we have has been that's deep. And, we just building up karmic debt. We think the sins are forgiven. We doing things behind closed doors. And so, we're under judgment. Okay? And so I think it's very, very important that if you're on the healing journey, the divine journey, and you're talking divine and not walking the divine time, what time are you on? What timeline are you on? Is the question. I guess I got tired of my people marching, begging, and pleading. I think it's time that we do something different. Let's try something different. Let's try going within, healing our inner childhood, tapping into our spirit guides, our ancestors, so they can help us, to our birthright inheritance. Many of us have a birthright inheritance. Yes. That is blessings in the spiritual realm, land, and material blessings. But many have no idea. The only way to tap into those blessings is to vibe high. Balance your masculine and feminine energy out. Sorry, guys. That is the only way. Heal your family's bloodline. Set your ancestors free. That's how you get your birthright inheritance. So you got to do some healing. And there are categories within our healing. All right? So we got curses, we got vices, and we got curses. Curses and vices. I say that together because they run hand in hand together. Without the vices, we wouldn't have, our ancestors wouldn't be cursed. Okay? Vices is the issue here. So I think it's very important that we speak about it. One of our many of our great leaders, okay? Many of our great leaders were assassinated because they had vices. Ain't that something? So they weren't successful in anything because they had vices. So let me see. If I am on a journey of healing my family's bloodline and changing my life and transforming, then I do want to investigate what my ancestors did, what they did wrong, what they did right. And in order for me to reverse that curse, I have to go in and see why they failed and what vices they had, and whether they had them or not. Make sure I have not any vices at all. Okay? So yeah, that is the name of this video, Vices. I want to talk about it, Let's talk about it. Many out there are on the journey. Many out there are teaching, leading the tribe, your soul tribe, and you're on a you know everything's looking good. You're on the right path. You just have vices, okay? And let's talk about what vices are, because many don't know what vices are. So let's talk about it. So I want to talk about two different vices. I want to talk about the vices of the soul, okay? And I want to talk about the vices that the Creator is not going to allow into the kingdom. Okay? And let's go ahead and talk about what vices are, family. Number one, a moral depravity or corruption / wickedness, a moral fault or failing, a habitual, and usually trivial defect or shortcoming, foible, suffered from the vice of curiosity. Number two, a blemish, defect, a physical imperfection, deformity, or taint. A often capitalized, a character representing one of the vices in an English morality play. Let's go to 5, an abnormal behavior pattern in a domestic animal detrimental to its health or usefulness. Number 6, sexual immorality, especially prostitution. Whoa. Okay. So, me personally, when I think of a vice, I think of an addiction or a habit, which this pretty much sums it up, because addiction or habit could be wicked. I mean, not all addictions or habits are wicked, okay? So binge watching TV or being on social media or overworking is not wicked. So we got different habits, but they're all vices, family. Let's talk about it. I only want to speak about some things that resonate with myself, and I'm sure the others have a problem with. Like I said, we are not all perfect. We are on this healing journey, and for us to be successful, we got to talk about the things that are very uncomfortable to talk about. And vices is one of them. All right? So, one vice would be sexual immortality, okay? For our brothers and sisters out there that are on, this is not for everybody. If you're not on the healing journey, the divine journey, if you're not part of the elect, if you didn't get that call, all right, the call, if you're not getting synchronicities, at this point in our lives, if you do not know your purpose and passion, then you need to tap in, meditate, get some alone time, okay, and connect to the Creator personally. Because many of us, I know I'm not the only one, have been getting synchronicities for a while now, okay? We just have not been paying attention. So it's very important to start paying attention to the synchronicities. In physical, spiritual, it's the little things that you have to pay attention to that the Creator is communicating to you. You just gotta slow down. Okay? So, yeah, sexual immortality. All right? For my brothers and sisters out there that are looking at porn, that are self-pleasuring yourself, that have some type of sexual addiction, to where you are exchanging energies with others, okay? Allowing yourself to be open to attachments, okay? The things you do behind closed doors, buying prostitutes, sleeping with the same sex, etc., etc. Hey, and once again, this is a judge-free zone. I'm just speaking the truth, okay? I'm speaking to those brothers that have secrets, that are on the down low, okay? If you're going to be with the same sex, that's the relationship and personal dealings that you have to take up with the Creator. That's something you got to deal with. I'm speaking of those that have secrets behind closed doors, dipping and dapping into sexual immortality, sleeping with many, many women, more than one woman. Okay? So, it's a lot of other fetishes that I could list, but I'm not going there. I think many know exactly where I'm coming from. That's a vice that many of our ancestors have. Those vices of sexual addictions, of sexual immortality, led them to other things that curse the family bloodline. I would assume it would be incest, molestation, because hurt others hurt other people. And so those are wounds that need to be healed. How do we heal them? We start from the core. The core would be vices. All right. So I think sexual immortality is very important. Very important, no matter what race you are in. Because I've heard some horror stories in every race. All right. So this has nothing to do with the skin color. This vibe, this frequency is for everyone. All right. So your sexual vices that you think that you're getting away with under judgment in this season, as we transform over to new earth, the new age, a different frequency, you have to heal that vice. Do what you have to do to heal it. All right. So there is other vices that I want to talk about. We have plenty of them. Drinking, drugging, and I'm not talking about a glass of wine at dinner, family. I'm talking about a fifth a day, a pint a day, overindulging, okay? An addiction would be overindulging into anything. All right? All right? So just know that. If you know you have a problem with something, don't take yourself in that environment. So if you know you're addicted to sex, don't go to the strip club. If you know you have a weakness for women, period, don't put yourself around them until you are strong enough to fight off that temptation. That's what I suggest. If you know you are addicted to certain things, stay away from that environment. Okay? Yeah. If you're addicted to shopping, don't keep going to the mall. Okay? So we have to take accountability for our actions. And the number one key for that would be awareness. We are aware of our downfall, number one. We are aware of why we're at the bottom. We are very aware of how to fix it. Yes, we are. I believe we all know how to fix it. All right. So, and, let's talk about, let me get a visual up here, family, since we know what vices are. All right. So our human soul suffers from 5 major weaknesses that stops us from realizing our greatest potential. Those are Kam, Krad, Anchor, Mo, and Lob. Kam, family, is lust. Krad is anger. Kam is lust. Krad is anger. Anchor is greed. Mob is attachment. And Lob is ego. And part of our vices, we got 10 vices in every soul. So not only do we have the worldly vices, we have spiritual vices as well, family. So the worldly vices would be, porn, gambling, addictions, drinking, anything worldly that your soul and your spirit does not feel good doing after it's been performed, then it's not good. I'm going to give you an example. When you're doing something wrong, it's not right, your gut tells you it. Your soul tells you it. Your spirit guides even come around and let you know you done messed up. It's time for us to start not ignoring those feelings, okay? Now, the spiritual vices, the 10 vices of every soul would be lust, anger, greed, attachment, ego/pride, jealousy, hatred, deceit, stubbornness, and laziness. Okay? Yeah. A lot of these vices, I will say, they're not easy to break. They're not. But a lot of us has waited so long that the Creator has called us for a mission, and we must get our house in order. Okay? Our mind, body, and soul, family, we have to get that in order. Especially if you've been called and you're getting those synchronicities to tap in, don't ignore it. All right? The Rainbow Warriors have a mission. All right? We have a mission, whether you like it or not. You chose this mission. So, yeah, vices. And let's talk about it, because I had a list of vices, family. Yes, I did. But what I would suggest people do, this is, if you're on a journey and you're trying to get right, start writing down the list of vices. If you're on a journey of healing the bloodline, start looking at what the issue is with you and your family. Write down everything and start setting some short-term goals to move forward with healing, okay? Because this journey cannot be rushed. You cannot cheat your way. You must do it in the proper order, and, it is what it is. So I just would suggest writing down your vices and things you need to change so we can go ahead and transform and get our birthright inheritance and move forward and rewrite history, because it has to be rewritten, with all the lies and propaganda. And, we got a mission, family, for those that are not aware. All right. So another vice, I want to talk about my vice real quick. I had. It wasn't hard to kick it because I had got a synchronicity to stop. So let's talk about my my vice I had. I got maybe a couple more vices I'm working on, but they're not too heavy on heavy. Okay? So I had I wouldn't say I was addicted to gambling, but When I first moved to Arizona, for those that don't know, it's casinos everywhere. And I had never been into a casino before back in Illinois. So I was like, well, let me see what I can do. And my very first time in the casino, I hit jackpot. And every time after that, I walked in and I hit jackpot. I literally was putting them on their backs. Okay, I was playing everything I could. And every time I hit jackpot, the security guard would wonder, how is this lady doing this? And so every time I left the casino, I would win big, but I would pray and say, is this the blessing from the Creator? But because this is a vice. I was confused. I was like, man, but when you're on the right frequency, no matter what you do, you're going to win. Okay? And so I figured that out. So I got, that made me realize, no, I don't think the Creator want me going into the casino. It got to the point where I knew it was wrong. After meditating, like I'm winning every time I go in there, so it must be a good thing. Nope. Was I wrong? So for my calling, I don't know if many out there are getting any synchronicities, but please pay attention. You are getting synchronicities from the Creator, your ancestors, your archangels, and, no matter what type of synchronicities, from feathers to numbers to people coming into your life, speaking things into existence. So many anomalies that's going on right now that you cannot deny. The energy has changed tremendously. Okay, I know it's not just happening for me. All right, so one of my vices would be the casino family, and so I just used to go in there and just rack it up. Okay, I had a little group of elder ladies, and whenever I went, they went, we met up, and we just used to rack it up. It got so bad that I would go in I would stay at least 24 hours, but I would come out with so much money. And I was like, okay. And so my last day into the casino, I hit this number right here. And when I hit the number, it wasn't a normal win. I normally win. Okay, pay me, I'll give them. It was something in me that just stared at that number. I was like, this is after my awakening, and I was aware and everything. So I was well aware of I was like, wow, okay, I got it. What I realized was that was my frequency, that was my energy, and that was a sign. Okay? That was a sign of the Creator telling me who I was. Okay? There's no denying that. After that, it was all gas, no brakes. I stopped going to the casino. I cut a lot of vices out. I stopped doing so much because I knew then, okay, this is real. Who can do that? Who can do that, family? Not just that, all my travels, while I was on the highway, even though these synchronicities come, this is nothing. And for those out there, if you are getting any synchronicities and you're just ignoring the call, that's your calling. Hey, that's like tap in, let's go, it's time. It's time to go. It's time for you to get serious about this journey, family. And so I've got many, many synchronicities. But, I just want people to understand that the Creator of heaven and earth is real. Okay? The energy is real. All right. And I want everyone to tap in and understand. Let me bring this visual up again. This is my favorite visual right here. Let me get this first before we talk about anything else. Your consciousness, your yang and your yin, your masculine and your feminine. So I want everyone to just meditate on the fact that if your masculine energy has been present, okay, all right, and your feminine energy has been gone off of this earth for more than 2,000 years. So you mean to tell me we haven't been able to be passive? You mean to tell me we haven't been able to be intuitive and be in our submissive flow and have compassion naturally flowing through our bodies? That's major. That's major. It really is. So, I don't think I need to stretch this video out and go on and on about vices. I think people understand what a vice is. Okay? I think we're very clear on what a vice is and what causes a vice to lead to you cursing your family's bloodline from generations to generations. Okay? When you think of balance, what is balance, family? In everything, love, health, life, career, you must balance yourself out. And that's basically it. Just keep balance in your life. All right? I also want to let people know that the new age, the new frequency is different. Okay, many of us have gifts of our intuition being awakened and our psychic abilities being awakened and our premonitions and our manifestations coming a little faster now. Okay? There's a reason for that. Okay? And on in this new age, on this new earth, it's your thoughts that matter. Okay? Telepathic communication is going to be the new wave. Just think. With people having their abilities heightened, you're not going to be able to lie or cheat or get away with anything because it's going to come to a point where somebody can walk up and read your mind. Literally. And so if you're wicked, people are going to know you wicked because they're going to know your thoughts. So right now it's very important to check your thoughts, family. Keep them positive at all times. I think my final messages want to be that stay present in the now. Don't think about the past or the present. Stay in the now. Okay? Because if you have disconnected yourself from family, friends, and people that have hurt you, and you are no longer around them, but your thoughts are thinking of them, then you will keep them in your energy and you will block your blessings. So you should be forgiving yourself, forgiving them, and moving on and staying in the present. All right? opening up a new cycle, closing out another cycle. All right now. So family, I hope that we can work on our vices. You know, that's very important in healing the bloodline so you can get your birthright inheritance. Especially for my brothers and sisters out there speaking divine, a divine journey. Remember, if you're gonna talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. If you're on a healing journey, whatever you're healing on, go ahead and heal. But what's in the dark will come to the light. You will be exposed. I'm pretty sure many out there are seeing, a lot being exposed. The Creator is not putting up with the wickedness anymore. Okay? So like I've warned many about these celebrities and what's going to be happening. Don't get distracted, but pay attention. Because it doesn't stop there. It will make it at your doorstep. Okay? All right, family. Well, I have a divine message. I am going to deliver it today. I know many are with their families, celebrating. It's all good. It's all good. Vibrate off love and light no matter what you do or what you believe in. Okay, my divine message, I am going to be working on that next, family. Y'all be safe out there. Until next time, love and light. Love and light, family. 1.